Grabando. My name is Jorge. I'm from Colombia. I was born in Cali, which is southern part of the country. I've been climbing for 15 years. And recently I've been developing my own crack here in Santander in the Chicamocha Canyon. I got here just by coincidence because a German friend invited me to develop a route here in this wall, and I said like, yeah, sure, let's go check it out. And I came here and opened the route with him, ground up, and I thought like it was a really amazing place with a lot of potential for other climbing areas. And it just happened that by the time the pandemic hit, I was here in the area, and then I had a friend, Caesar, who was already developing another route here in the same wall, and he invited me again to come here and check it out, and I really liked it. Yeah, like now we had a better access, and we were opening now from the top down, and it was a lot easier. After starting to develop my first route here, I realized the potential of this place, and I fell in love with the area, with the conditions, and the fact that you can climb all year long here. It was really interesting to me, so I decided I wanted to spend more time here, and we started developing more routes here, with not knowing that we're gonna end up actually buying this property. And it was just by coincidence that the owner of this land just showed up to me one day when I was jumping up. He was like waiting for me at the top, and basically he immediately offered me to sell me the land. And I was like, it was like my dream come true, just to be able to have my house where there's a lot of rocks and being able to develop my own climbing area. So that's what I've been doing for the last 2 years, and it's really inspiring, the fact that we're doing something that doesn't really exist in the country, because we have like a lot of crags in Colombia, but we don't have anything with this potential and this magnitude. So this wall is like 250 meters tall, and it's all sport climbing, and it's creating this new concept for local climbers of like multi-pitching and climbing harder routes. It's really interesting to see how we hopefully gonna transform like future generations here in Colombia to like climb harder and more sustained with more technical skills that people don't know yet, because there's just not a place that could offer something like this in the country. So that is always a big motivation for me and for Cesar, to just develop something so new to the community of climbing in Colombia. Macaguato is a name from the native indigenous people who used to live here, and they are the Wani tribe. So they used to consider this a sacred place. So they were like, it was a place where they have a lot of rituals, and it was just kind of like a very special place for them. And I don't blame them, because it's really beautiful, and you see all sorts of rainbows, and it has a really amazing view of the canyon. And the fact that they have all these caves on the cliff allows them to find refuge and do a lot of ceremonies. And Macaguato is just like one last name of like a little small community who lived right here, and that name got eliminated with the colonization. So we just wanted to bring back those roots to the area and honor the fact that they were the Macaguato family who lived here, and this is still theirs, you know, like we're just kind of passing by, and now we're lucky enough to be here. could not believe like how this piece of rock, it was like meant to be climbed. Every pitch, it was just like perfect. I didn't have to do anything, everything was there. The name is Todo Tiene Su Final, and it's interesting name. It's like Todo Tiene Su Final is the name of a salsa song, and this route is in the, yeah, it's like this guy right here was the one who like wrote the song, and is one of my favorite salsa singers, and a lot of the climbers have come here, that they have gone on it and have gone at least to the third pitch. They have told me like there's some of the best routes they've done in the country, and that like means a lot for me. So I'm super proud to keep developing more gems like this, keep enjoying it and bringing more people to check them out and have fun on them.
Todo tiene su final, nada dura para siempre. Tenemos que recordar que no existe eternidad, como el lindo clavel solo quiso florecer y enseñarnos su belleza y marchito perecer. Todo tiene su final, nada dura para siempre. Tenemos que recordar que no existe eternidad, como el campeón mundial dio su vida por llegar y perder lo más querido en las masas otro más.
Dude.
So sick. Oh, I love this shit. All right, brother. And now we're lucky enough to be here and kind of develop our own concept of park in a way that we can just be really considered with not creating a lot of impact to the area and to the forest, and still show people like the other side, or like the deep side of the Chicamocha Canyon, because you normally see the canyon from the outside, from the top view, but when you come down here you can actually be inside the canyon and inside this little patch of dry forest, which is the ecosystem where we are at, that is very unique, you know, for the world. And we have a lot of endemic birds and hummingbirds, and just living here, it feels like you're so far away from everything, and knowing that you're still just like a 40 minutes hike to like the main road. It's a privilege to have that contrast, you know, and just listening to all these birds and just being surrounded by such a beautiful nature. So that's probably the main inspiration we got, is just to be here the first time and be like, this is so special, and I want to live here, spend more time here. And that's why we started this whole thing with Caesar. We like have worked so much developing what now is Parque Macaguato, and we're gonna continue to keep developing more stuff, not just the climbing, but like trail access, and then just like preserving the water, preserving like the forest, just trying to protect the area that has been like devastated by farmers, and just like basically it's just like a tiny little percentage of what it used to be, of the whole forest in the canyon, and we're happy to be able to be here and protect that as well. So that's a big inspiration now. So